Hey, this is Woody, the Unexceptional Gamer, and I help my unexceptional brethren win through tactics and knowledge. So whenever Trailer Park comes up, I know that things are going to be okay. For whatever reason, this game kind of fits my style, this controlling the engagement and shooting from behind cover really well. Which is not to say full-on camping, but working map control and getting what I want, I just love to do it on Trailer Park. I think tight maps are more my thing than wide open maps. So anyway, what I'm doing here is I'm trying to provide some cover for my team who's planting A. And this first side here is going to go pretty quickly. I meant to say planting B. One tip I'll give you on Trailer Park is FMJ. So FMJ is helpful on, I guess, what I'll call the thicker maps, like Favela. But FMJ is enormous on maps with lots of thin walls. And that includes Scrapyard and Trailer Park and probably some others. If you're not going to be getting a lot of penetration kills like Wasteland, you're probably better off with some sort of sight. I know you guys are tired of the AK. This is a little bit of an older video. I've started switching up my gun, so you can expect to see different things coming from me in the future. So this is a game of map control like almost every game, almost every objective game anyway, in Call of Duty. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to deny them entrance to any of our bomb sites, and this green trail is huge for that because you get a view of them headed to both Alpha and Bravo. So so that started off pretty well. It's hard to get a much better start than that. We planted 2 bombs right away, and it went like it's supposed to. So of course I call it my Predator. If you have a Predator, I think everybody knows you want to call that thing immediately because they'll of course be all bunched up spawning in the same spot. And you're more likely to get double and triple kills. Sadly, all I got was a double, but that was enough for the Harrier, and that's a step in the right direction. So these guys, they weren't really great at checking their corners, but they were really great at shooting down air support. So I don't have very much that stays up long in this game. But what I am able to do is is kill them and deny them the areas of the map that they're trying to take. On the left here, I'm about to do some work. I don't want to give it away, but if I recall correctly, almost every one of these gunfights is on my own terms. And I watched El Presador on this map, and I don't want to call him out or start any kind of feud. I enjoy his videos, but he was complaining about campers. And as I was watching him, one thing that he could have done better than he did is he sprinted around corners a whole lot. So he probably wouldn't like, to see a guy like me shoot from behind this dumpster. And, from my perspective, I'm looking at the map, and I see a lot of them coming around that corner. So I'm thinking, yeah, let's get the kind of fights that I want, the kind of fights that I'm most likely to win. From his perspective, he sprints around the corner, so he wasn't ready for the gunfight that was about to come his way. And then fussed about the guys who were ready, who were sitting there trying to engage. And you see, this guy knows I'm there, and I know he's there, and it's a game of patience. So when it comes to being a game of patience, you can win every time, right? That's your game. It doesn't take any skill. It doesn't take any mastery on the stick. If you know he's there, one of you is going to fight without cover, and that guy is most likely going to be the loser. So because I think I overstayed my welcome in this spot, I back up a little bit and go for some more kills from a different spot. Again, I'm denying them access. They keep trying to come around that corner. They're all trying to get Alpha, and I've got my whole team's on the right side, so I work the left. And while it doesn't always go like that, at least in this game, I was able to hold the left down pretty effectively. So we're winding down, and I think things get ugly here in just a moment. Nah, maybe in a little bit. But again, I'm doing the map control thing. I feel like I've worn out my welcome on the left, and I'm trying to hold Bravo. Because Bravo's the key bomb on this one. It's the harder one for them to take. So if they get B, then they have sort of an earlier spawn. We're both sprinting to A. It's more of a neutral bomb site. Whereas B, that's the tough one. So if you're on the other side, you want to plant B first and get it, and then pick up the easy one later. As a general rule of thumb, we don't pick up the easy one unless there's a minute left, and we need that time extension. So anyway, control the engagement. Don't sprint around corners. Walk around the corners being prepared to shoot, and use Full Metal Jacket on this map, and you'll be okay. I love this map. It always seems to go well or better than average for me.